We need a couple more. We need the class prayer and class greeting. And we never did. Here's scripted conversation 17. I read it in class, but we never went around the room taking turns saying the phrases. Stop yawning, Big Bear.
Yeah.
You have coffee, you have no excuse.
Yep.
Okay, we are ready for the Haida Nation anthem. Why is this bar in the way? Okay. Klajugia Usha. All rise for the Haida Nation anthem. Yo, holy, yo, holy, yo, yo, holy, holy, hey, hi, holy. Awi, 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 yo holy, yo awi, we, hey, hi, yo, awi, 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 hey, hi, yo, awi, 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 yo holy. Yo, oh, we, hey, hi, yo, we, we, hey, hi, yo, we, we, we. Our ooey may be seated. Okay. Time for class prayer and greeting. If you hear anything that you would like to add to your introduction, when we get to the class greeting, please keep it in mind because we could always add it to your introduction. Okay, class prayer. O Sang Sanawai, O Sanang Itlakdas, O Solana, Ugan Sudas, Kasant Itlanga Gudang. Happy on what we are saying. Aji Singayan, Telenkil Lagan. We thank you for this day. Ayat Atlan Ishku, Kajkat Sangdelanga, Telenkil Lagan. We thank you for gathering us here today. Hugan Telangas Das, Itkalight. Whatever we're about to do, help us. Daman Telang Istie Ana, so that we could do it right. How Singsanawai, how Sanang Itlakdas, how Salana, Kun Ansh Ida. That's our version of Amen. Class greeting. Iti dasa, harala isis di tolan, atlan anas di gunay lagan, dalang itsas es di gunay lagan. Dalang esan di hangilgan, ayat kilang talang skatan, dalang ans kil lagan. Jahawa u hadkil talang skata tin. Greetings, good people, my friends, my family. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys have come. I'm honored with your presence. Today we're learning our language. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Let's learn Haida. And so these classes sponsored by Clinton and Haida, um, um, they're going through May. So we are, this is a new, well, not a new part of our routine, but a continuing part. We're going to do our introductions in class every day in hopes that when this summer comes, uh, you will still um, know your introduction. Okay, um, I should do my introduction, which I've been forgetting to do lately. Gonna do it off the top of my head, a long introduction. Tida sa harala is atlan anas de gunai lagan. Uh, uh, Dalang es andi hangelgan. Um, Elizabeth Yeltachi John Di Nanam Uijan. Um, Katie John Vandal Collison D. Non Al Egan, Jenny Carl Vandal Collison D. Nanuijan, George Carl D. Chinuijan, um, Ethel Carl Yates D. Alegian, Ralph Tex Yates D. Hunguijan, uh, Rob Yates Hinu D. Kiang, Dak Juice Iskin Huya Hadas, Hinu Hat Kish D. Kiang, D. U Hatagan, Di Yalagan, Yaklingagan, San Sil, Tlustan, Udi Hasi Ejan, uh, Auslai Stuth Ejan, Auslai Eich Nagan, Hat Kil Skatang, Hawau. So I said, greetings, good people. I'm happy to be here. I'm honored with your presence. My great great grandmother was Elizabeth Yelpatsy John. My great grandmother was Katie John Vandal Collison. My grandmother was Jenny Vandal Collison Carl. My grandfather was George Carl. My mother was Ethel Carl Yates. My dad was Ralph Tex Yates. Um, my name is Rob Yates. My Haida names are Duck Juice and Huya Hadas, which means small shrimp and white raven, respectively. And then I went into ethnicity, moiety, and clan. So I said, I'm Haida, I'm Raven, I'm a man of the Yuklanas clan. Doublefin killer whale is my crest. Um, and then I stated that I'm from Craig. I live in Craig. I'm a Haida language scholar. And then I said, thank you, plural. Okay. He's in, since you're at the top of the screen, we'll do yours first. I mean, next.
Okie dokes. Hadala isis. Atlan anachti goodnight lagan. Big Bear Alexander Hinu di Kyong. Is Ken Hinhu. Hat kik di Kyong. Diu hataskian. Uh, Clunk. Clunkata Gang. That's a hard one. Kagwantan
Ingadogin.
Uda Ija. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Big Bear Alexander. My Haida name is Giskin. I am Haida and Clinket. My clan is Kagwantan. How?
Hulagin. So the Kagwantan is a great big clan. How many thousands do you think there are in the Kagwantan clan?
It's hard to tell. There's so many houses.
Yeah. Um,
Each one has probably has two, three, 400 people.
there was this one Haida guy working in Juneau, and all the ladies in his staff, they were all Kagwantan. It's just such a huge clan. Okay, Kim Dika, Dashwe Gusu,
Adela isses Atlanan auf die gute Lagen. Das Lunchkins auf die gute Lagen. Tony Bennett Hinu di Tiang, Hindi Ka, Hindu Hatif Tiang. Good people, happy to be here, happy to see you folks. My name is Tony Bennett. My Haida nickname is Kimdi Cha Sawa,
Laughing Goat.
Laughing Goat.
You finally got your badass Haida nickname.
I'm gonna get a tattoo.
There you go.
It'll be my very first one. I don't have any tattoos.
Well, that would be a good one to have. I I love that nickname. Okay, Hoots Kadangas. I don't know if you could see it. I made the
Yes.
font smaller so that we could see the entire screen.
Hadlala Isis Hatlin Ans als die Godenai Lagang Sébastien Clermont Hinudi Kian Huts Kadangas Hinu Hot Kils di Kian Di Tadai Tlalai Slunil Hidang. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Sébastien Clermont. My Haida nickname is Huts Kadangas. I'm 30 years old. How?
Hulagan, how so the introductions are really coming together. Um, I could hear the flow when you guys speak. So the repetition is helping. The repetition is doing its job, and it's good for not only for your soul to, it's good for the highest spirit to know your introduction, know who you are, know how to say in Xaad Kil, but it's also good for your brain. Good exercise for the brain. Okay, now how are we going to do this? I am going to,
I could do
uh,
the SJ.
Big Bear, you're going to ask me how I'm doing,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to respond. Hmm, no, that's not going to work, is it? Well, it will for maybe just for the beginning. Let me see. This is where we need to break off so that we could go around the room. Um, Tony Bennett, this will be your line. Gusu Tla'a Dungus Daya. What have you been up to? and then Hoots Kadungas, you will answer, but we're gonna need some phonetics to pull this off. So Guy will be like to dye your clothes. um, and then yeah, Gusu Tla'a Dangas Daya. And for Hoots Kadangas, your line Gen Ehti Kiwagang. Um, I am keeping busy with things. Gen Ehti Ki Wa Gang. Okay, so and then I need to ask Big Bear if he enjoyed the basketball game last night. Any answers?
Mm.
Your team won. um, so I ask if your team won and you answer, and then we got to split it back up so it goes back around the room. So I say this, whoops, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to put my initials down here. Um um Kimdika, you will ask, are you going to be there? Doc, here comes the other goat, the grumpy one.
I haven't told him
Welcome,
about my
grumpy
name
goat.
yet.
um Kimdi Shanawas. Tingala. Okay.
Hey,
Um
how are you?
welcome. Uh we are um okay, you're gonna go right here, Nathan. I mean Kimdi Shanawas. But I'm gonna use your English initials. Um this is a basketball conversation. Klee Goose is on. I will definitely be there. So Klee is definitely, Goo is there, is I in an active sentence. Um, is the from the verb to be. So is song is will be. Okay. This is really set up for a mother with kids. Um, let's just let's just start. Um, this isn't really a scripted conversation where you could break up around the room, but we're trying. Uh, okay, Big Bear. I mean, East Kin.
Dok Juice, Sanu Dung Hidang.
Lagen, how Sunadang Sedang.
Decent log and ha.
Okay, Kim D Ka. This is your line.
Goose you class. Dung is style.
Okay, Hoots Kadangas. Dashwe
Gin I
Gusu.
sorry. Gin Isles di Kiwagang.
I don't know how to phonetically spell eighth, but
Hales.
it has a really strong A sound. Eighth.
Gin Hales. Hales di Kiwagang.
Hulagan. Hoot High is here now. So the whole gang is here. Okay, now I am asking Giskin Hogwa Skuskau Jiao Nang Dunk Gula Uja. Did you enjoy the basketball game last night?
Chaang.
Okay. And then I asked Giskin say E Dunk U Kash Uja. Did your team win?
Ang say it in a Kaaging.
Yes, my team won. Welcome, Hoot High. Um, we are trying to do a scripted conversation. Um, we'll see how far we could do it.
Thank you. Apologize for being late.
Oh, Ginwadruan Logan, it's all good.
This is
It's
the
just a
happiest part of my day. Know that if I could have been here first, I would have.
aw. Hula dunk Udungum. That's really good to hear. Sun Clash Skuskau Jiao Nong Heidelberg Warriors Nong Song. On Friday, the Heidelberg Warriors will play a basketball game. MD Datway Gusu.
Aku is I us.
Oh, are you going to be there? He says. And MD Sanawas. Datway Gusu.
Sleep with a song.
On. I will definitely be there. Okay, Utai, now that you're here, I will ask you this question and I will give you the phonetics for the response. So on kun wa song, meaning yes, I will do that. On kun wa song, on kun wa song. Utai Datwe Gusu. Let me bring it up a little further.
Ankut Wasang.
I'm going to put your English initials there. Okay. I'm going to read this line. I'm going to try to get the phonetics here. Okay, I'm going to ask this question, and Hoots Kadungas, your response will be ah. Sun hits blue ah, meaning, let's see, from time to time. In other words, you're thinking about it first before you respond by saying from time to time. So ah in this case means, let's see. Sun hits blue ah means from time to time. So I have your phonetics here. Ah, sun hits blue ah. Okay, so now I have to read my line. Geese blue. There is something missing. There's a letter missing. There's the S missing. Yes, there most definitely is an S missing right here. So we have geese blues kus cow jiao nong dalan e jungun. How often do you folks go to the basketball games?
Sun it's blue.
Perfect. Um, that means, let's see, from time to time. Okay. This one here, D. Hutton and Noggin glue. When I was young, Skus Cow Jiao Nong Di Gulagan. When I was young, I liked to play basketball. I'll have Skin read this one.
Yay.
Wait di hata chi nail gun.
Quit laughing. I could say this. Wait, di hata ching gang.
Hong hulagan. Um, okay, Kim Dika, you get to swear. Ja, waha.
Yahweh.
Hong. um, okay, let's set this
Can
one.
we all swear? Just kidding.
Yeah, it's funny swearing in Haida. Klan, Kagай, As, Jug, E, Young. Klan, Kagai, As, Juggy Young. Are you busy, MD Shanawas?
I was actually trying to find out what my Haida name was from the last class on mute. Thank you for reminding me. Hindi Shanawas. It's Thon Hugay Ith Juggy Young.
Okay, who's Kadangas? This one sounds like house. House. Lu Wan. House Luan. Meaning stop it in a teasing way. House Luan.
How's Luan?
Hoot hi. I'll have you say this one. This one is it's a narrative, like a script. So we have tlon, which rhymes with lawn. uh, lung. Tlon is stop. Tlon is we. Ka is laugh. And then gung is present tense. So I am missing a letter here. We can't stop laughing. So this is tlan, talung, kagung. Tlan, talung, kagung. Tlan, talung, kagung. Hoot hai dashwek gusu.
Tlon, Tlung, Ugong, Tlon, O Lung, Oglon. Not sure.
The verb is kagung.
Kagung. Kagung.
There you go.
I didn't have any flow on that one. I tried.
Right, you got the verb in the end. So that is cool. That's just what we do when we learn Haida. We just stay persistent and it will come. Okay. I'm losing track of whose turn it is. I think it's geese skin. Oh, I don't need to do phonetics for you, geese skin. I just need to highlight it.
Dong sus ela sing I ta awi song.
So they do a big change in the conversation from basketball to weather so that they would stop laughing. Okay, Kim Dika, I'll set this up for you. Ji Hu. Gink Sugun. So Ashjihu, that will be said all as one word. Gink will be said as one word, and then the verb sugun, to say. So it means that's what they say. Ashjihu Gink Sugun.
Su, Sugan.
Um,
Sugan.
now, um, then we have the man, un, talung, king, song. Hoots kadangas, the man, un, talung, king, song.
Taman and Talang Kingsang.
Okay. Hindi Shanawas, you're going to have 2 lines. Ina, Shla, kind of like coleslaw. And then Hagen, Shla. So Ina, Shla, stay warm. Kagan, Shla, be safe. Ina, Shla, Kagan, Shla.
Kina Sla, Kugenschla.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kagen. Maybe I should go like that.
Okay. Kinaschla, Kagenschla.
How okay. This one. Yakiya la. Hoot hi. Yakiyashla. Yakiyashla.
Yucky yashla.
Means true that. Ah, Asanguistlu. Indika. Asanguistlu.
Sanghuist.
Hong. That means see you later. Kiskin.
Stone King song.
Utlan. That's all. I usually end my scripted conversations with Hutlan. Okay. Does anyone want these documents? Hide introduction and scripted conversation number 17. Okay, Hoot Hi.
Yes, please.
Hoots Kadangas. Okay. Um, let's see what other documents we are going to tackle. This one. Okay. So this one is our most popular greeting. Sunadang Heidan. How are you doing? There's also Doc La Us,
Oos.
meaning are you good? The deeper meaning is like, are you in harmony? Is your spirit in harmony with the atmosphere? But that's really deep. um, Nothing wrong with that. But and then there's the shortened version, Doc La. It's the same thing as are you good? There is one more. I need to grab the phrase book. And I believe they use Hadangai, uh, physical. Like, so the question is, are you physically well? Or are you physically feeling good? Now, if I can only find it, it's not under illness. Oh, here it is on page 115. Uh, Feeling good. So we have done for you, and then Han, done, I, Laus. Um, Are you feeling good? This is physically.
Hmm.
There is another one that's traditional in the indigenous world. Okay, so I'm going to use Control F. Type in sleep. Yep, here it is. So we're going to copy and paste this. Agua dang laga. Did you sleep well last night? A lot of indigenous cultures. I notice the cultures up north ask this question, especially when they see an elder. They're showing that they care, they're showing their concern. If the elders said they slept good, then the person who asked the question is happy um, because it implies that they are in fairly, at least fairly good health. Okay. Um, did you sleep well last night? That this could be used as a greeting to show that you care about the person's health. So now that we added all of these, um, let's go around the room. If you need help or if you want me to type in phonetics, I will. Sunadang Haydan. Um, Indika, you're at the top of the screen. Dashwe Gusu, you're on mute.
Oh, is that for me or was that Nathan?
It's for you. It's your turn.
I'm sorry. Sanu Dung He Dung.
Hoot Hi, Dashwe Gusu,
Sanudang Hidang.
um, Giskin,
Sanudang Hidang.
Hoots Kadangas,
Tanudang, Hidang,
um, um, Indi Shanawas,
Ranudang, Yidang,
um, um, next question is just gonna sound like that. Doc Laus, Doc Laus. We just round our lips when we get to the W. Doc Laus. Let's see who's at the top of the screen. Kendi Shanawaz.
Dakla Us,
Hong. Hout Hai.
Dakla Us.
Hong. Kiskin.
Daklaus.
Hong.
I remember
Uh,
that was Ryan's favorite.
oh. um. Uh. Indika.
Laus.
Hong. Hoots. Kadangas.
Dakla,
Okay, so now we have Han Dun Ike um, La Us. Um, if ever anyone remembers Ike Eisenhower or the name, um, that's what I'm doing in phonetics. um, one of my cousins has that name, Ike. Dung Hadang Ike La Uz. Are you feeling good physically? Dung Hadang Ike La Uz. Let's see who's at the top of the screen. Kim Dika.
Dung. All dung like. Hey, Laos.
Hoot Hai.
Handan Ike La Us.
Mm-hmm. Giskin.
Dang, hadan ik la us.
Hoots Kadangas.
Dang. Hans dang ik. La us.
Kimdi Shanwas.
Dong, Hong Dong Ike Laos.
Um, and now we have Paul Qua Dung Kat Laga. Pagwa Dung Kat Laga. Did you sleep well last night? Hogwa Dung Kat Laga. Hogwa Dung Kat Laga. Let's see who's at the top of the screen. Kimdi Shanawats.
Algwa Dang Katlaga.
Hoot Hai.
Hogwa Dung Cut Laga.
Iskin.
Auga, dan kat laga.
Um, Hoots Kadangas.
Halgwa. Dankut laga.
Um, Indi Ka.
Palva. Dung lag.
Our next phrase, if you want to say you're doing great or really great, this is the easiest response. It's a no hiding book anywhere, as I stated before. So it's simply Kali Kwa is. So we only have one tone mark and it's right here. Kali Kwa is. Kali Kwa is. Kali Kwa is. Kali Kwa is. Couldn't be better, and I usually do a thumbs up. We don't have that much sign language in Haida, but we like to use it when we can. So Kali Kwa is.
I- Is this
Imdika.
a
Imdika. There you go.
Gali. Laos.
Imdi Shanawaz. I mean Shanawaz.
godly wise?
Did you have a question, Kimdi?
Yeah, I was just
Shanawaz?
wondering, is this a Kayani or sorry, Kaigani saying, or is this from it is Kaigani?
Is Kagani.
Okay.
Wa means a lot of things, and a lot of them aren't in the dictionary. One of them is indeed. Is to be. So it's kind of like indeed, I couldn't be better. Um, and then so it's just shortened to couldn't be better. We don't know what Gali is. It could be Old Haida. It's not in the dictionary. But this translation came with the phrase. So we didn't make up the translation. So, but this is Kaigani Haida.
Since we
And
don't know if there's no references for Gali, do we know if that's the right way, like that it's being spelt and everything?
yeah, everything's spelled correctly and there's a translation. It's just that Gali is not in the dictionary.
Okay.
So everything's spelled correctly. We could use it. We need to use it because it was almost lost. If my cousin didn't find it in the archive, it would have been lost because no one alive alive today says it on a daily basis. So, and MD Sanawas, I think you will relate to this. Um, this is just my personal opinion with Galigua is. For me, um, certain Xaad Kil phrases, they have a ring of truth to them. And for me, this one rings, it rings true. Another one, got my dictionary. Um, the life is good phrase. Um, or but there's a lot more to it than that. Like live your life so well that you'll remember it. Okay, I spelled it right. Okay. Um, Hinang Lao Yijun. Uh, this is another Haida phrase that rings really true for me. So the short translation is life is good. But for me, it's brimming with positivity. So it's a phrase that rings true. Um, but even though we don't know what Gali means, this phrase, it rings true for me.
Can you keep that other one in this document?
Sorry?
Can you keep that other one, life is good, in this doc?
Oh,
Please, Hala.
um,
Yinang, Lao, Yijang.
Ulagan. Life is good, but whoops, let me try to fix the okay. Um, but it's one of those phrases that um it can be embellished, like make your life so good you'll remember it type of thing. Um, so just brimming with positivity, one of my favorite phrases ever. I practically have goosebumps talking about it. Okay, I forgot to go around the room. I think Hoot High, I think you're up next.
Gali, Gua is.
Um,
And
Eat
Hinubla
Chicken.
Ijang. I want to practice
Oh,
you. It's so
Yes.
positive. Is it Hinu La Ijang? Is that what?
Oh, sorry,
Penang,
it's
Lao, Ijang.
Penang.
Say again?
And then La and U get blended together into Lao and
Lau
then Ijun.
Ijang. The first word one more time.
Penang.
Inang Lau Ijang.
Let me do the phonetics right here.
Gali Gua Is. Inang Lao Ijang. Lau Ijang.
Yeah, it gets
Throw them
blended
together.
into Lao.
Together,
Wow.
that's curious.
But it's phonetically it's hard to type Lao. So I have La U. But
La
just try to remember that it's actually Lao.
Lao
There you go.
Inang Lao Ijang.
Perfect.
Bingo.
Ali Gua Is.
On. And both of these phrases are so full of positivity. When you say them, you could do the thumbs up. Uh, Life is good, couldn't be better. Galigwa is Hinang Lao Ijun. Yeah. Okay, I think Hoots Kadangas.
Kaliwa is Inang Lau Ijang.
Okay, I think I've gone around the room. Going to stop there. I need to put these in PDFs. So we have that one. We did scripted conversation 17. And I did introductions. Okay, so Hoot High, Hoots Kadangas, Wanda Documents, anyone else? I don't want to, Kim D. Sanawas? Okay, I don't want to duplicate. I know some of you have these documents already.
I'd
Oh, there's
like them as
something.
well.
Okay. Um, oh, are we having a spring break? Y- yes. Thank you, Corey. Um, there is a spring break coming up. Um, so there won't be class next week. Um, so if you want to practice Haida, you're welcome to look at documents that I sent you via email. Um,
I always print them all out.
ah, Ulagan. Okay, we have Tammy. There you are. We have Dad Tony. Um, we have Nathan. And we have Sebastian. Okay, I'm just gonna type in Haida Docs. And I'm gonna attach them. And I should be able to do it all at once.
You forgot me.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't want to double you up.
It's
Um,
okay.
I haven't sent it yet, so I click you right in there. Um, so in other words, everyone. Okay. Um, everyone's getting documents. I hit the send button. Okay.
Hey, Robert, I just had a question.
Mhm.
Is the curved knife like this? Is it a key dong? Like, is there a specific name for a traditional curved haida knife?
Mm. Um, let's take a look.
I saw a saying in the Haida dictionary that was saying he carved a totem pole with a carved knife, and it was kidon, but I wasn't sure if that's just knife or means curved knife.
Curved knife used for carving is huslao on page 599 of the dictionary.
Okay.
But there's also lots of other words for knife, so the one that you said might be in the list. But curved knife used for carving.
Carved or
Huslao.
crooked knife, right?
Huh?
Carved or crooked. I said curved or crooked. Would
Curved
be,
knife.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, so weekend guy, lasta. Ooh, have a good weekend, guys. And no class next week.
If we
So enjoy your spring break.
if we wanted to get together, would this chat room be available? Like if we just wanted to practice with each other informally on those days?
I could I might be able to send out my own personal Zoom. This one is Clink and Hide at Zoom,
I hear you.
and the, it's already been lined up that next week is spring break because it's also spring break at University of Alaska Southeast where I teach.
I hear you.
Um, but if you get a Zoom meeting link from me personally, then we might be able to have class that way.
Is anyone else even interested in that? I'm just curious. Or do they
What do you
want the
say,
week?
guys?
I would volunteer, but I meant to go. I've been super busy. It's hard to commit to anything at the moment.
I understand.
All right. Just an idea
Well,
because I very much enjoy hearing it and attempting it. And when the words click, I feel happy.
yeah. So um, just keep an eye out for a Zoom link. I might try to do a class next week, our own personal class. So keep an eye out for a Zoom link.
If not, I appreciate it very much. I just thought I'd throw it out there if anyone else wanted to just informally practice.
Huge Kit Law sounds good.
Appreciate it. Thanks all.
How